What is going on today, guys? It's Rico Masters here today with another video. And so we're gonna do something I promised myself to do before next week, and is make a little tutorial on how to make the trailer that I have yet to show. But I am going to be featuring a stop motion here soon that I am going to be releasing. So with the intro out of the way, I'm going to show you guys and give you guys a tutorial on how I've made the trailer for the Porsche 919 Hybrid from Speed Champions. And it's not superbly overkill. In fact, it's nowhere near overkill. It's just a practical little trailer that is cheap in parts, and don't laugh when I say this, I have about 5,000-6,000 pieces as an estimate, but most of them are already being used, and they're all locked away in my brother's closet, and I don't really like to go in there a lot of the time unless it's something urgent that I'm looking for. And I just have like a little whenever like those little containers that are made of cloth that you have in your closet, like shelves and stuff like that. I only have one of those filled about 2/3 of the way full, and then what's here sitting next to me on my left, which is I'd reckon maybe about under 200 extra parts, not considering everything else that's being shown over here, and then this. So with all that out of the way, this is a retardedly long intro again. I'm really trying to cut down my intro time. But with all that said and out of the way, what I'm doing here, really, stupid phone took a nosedive again, because I moved everything around, and this is what I'm using for the stand. Legit, this is my trash can flipped over, and I am using 2 little Lego balloon tires just to prop the stand up. So there you guys go. And I'm not having to deal with stupid potty sliding off. Yay! So here we are. I'm just going to show you guys how to prep. Like, you can use practically any trailer or any truck. I'm just going to show you guys what I did to this. So basically all I did was I lifted this up. I took I can't remember which tow truck it is, but the rear end normally looks like this. There you go. Wow, it actually focused. And I just took this older trailer hitch. I don't know which set this came with. A friend gave it to me a few years ago. I've been using it since on this truck, and since it is also blue, I'm just using it too. And there's your little trailer hitch. Now you do kind of gotta watch out because of how this thing is built. So I'm gonna take that out of the way. I'm gonna move the camera closer because it's really uncomfortable like this. I had to readjust the camera's angle as well. And so I'm just gonna move get the truck out of the way. That sounded funny. And I moved everything a little bit too out of frame. So what we're going to start off with is, for the prepping, is what you have to do is you can take pretty much just about any caravan or trailer that you have, and if it has like a little square block for the license plate, or if there's just like a little square brick in the back that you can take out and replace with one of these pieces right here. I wish I could angle it down a little bit further, but what you do for prepping is you take the bottom support piece out, and then you continue to take, at least for this one, this is like the car and caravan set from like 2011 or 2012. Oh my gosh, it's so much harder than what it was last time. And as you can see, these 2 plates are off. And then now what you can do is you can pop this little brick out. I'm just going to focus it on this level back here. And then I'm sticking this brick in right here. And then now you can put this plate back on. And if there's any uneven studs are on it, these are an identical placing. And so now you can just, super stiff. My back is sore right now. I don't even know why I'm bending over like this to film it. That just goes to show my dedication. And then there you go, now your trailer is prepped and ready for the other trailer being attached to it. And so then now, once the trailer is built, I will be showing you guys how to build this here in a second. I'm like trying to figure out what in the heck and how to do this. I moved it while I was trying to focus on it. There you go. So there's this little spot right here that's open. You want to take this one, or so you're going to want an axle pin, or an axle pin, or axle pin receiver for the trailer, and an axle rod receiver for this end. And you're going to take this little clear securing plate or dome, and then we're done with that for now. And then now for the little sub-assembly, you're going to take the license plate brick off of that other trailer, and then now you're going to put it on like this. This is so it's still street legal. And then here's your little tail light. And then now this is going to go onto the back of here. And you're going to fold it up like that. Perfect. And then now onto a little sub-assembly, of course, you're going to connect these two pieces together like this, and then you're going to connect this blue one. Sorry, I'm taking out a camera to where I can see it. You're going to take this blue one, or this blue hybrid pin, and then take this black rod and then stick it into this side, and then make sure, the reason why one is rotatable and the other is solid, I just mixed up the order, but it's fine, doesn't really matter which sides the little receivers go. And then now you're going to plug this in horizontal to where it'll bend horizontal. You'll find out why, or if you haven't already figured it out. And then now you plug that in like that, and then there you guys go. Now you have articulation. And originally whenever I was building this, I thought it was going to be super stiff, but you know what, actually functions just fine. Why is it uneven? It's so weird. I know why, because I was putting pressure down on this, and as you can see, it turns just fine. Sorry, 919. And yeah, now you can just put the car on the trailer. This will work for any Speed Champions car, or any self-built car, or even dirt bikes. And as you can see, as long as it's within like the 4 to 6 wide axis, it'll fit just fine. You just need to move these little bits in down here a little bit closer together to where it'll fit on the inside. As you can see, it's relatively universal. And I'll even show you guys how to put bikes onto it here in a second. And there you guys go. As long as it's within this format right here, as seen with the Speed Champions car, it'll work just fine. And also something else you can do is if you have a little dirt bike like this, you can just take a little hopper plate. Since they generally have little holes that are big enough to fit in the stick into it, you take a kickstand, or like one of the pieces like that, looks like a kickstand, and you can just stick it out to the side like that. It's really cool, and you can haul pretty much anything. That's why I built this trailer for practicality, to where you didn't have to have several trailers built for several different vehicles. And it doesn't consume very many pieces. It's like about 100 or less. I know for sure it doesn't have nearly as many stickers as this did. I'm still griping about that. Now for the little I do want you guys to know you can use tires like this. I am just using, here, let's disconnect this. I am using these tires just because I like them a little bit better. Here, let me level out the camera. I am using these tires because I just felt like using them because they're a little bit exclusive. Now I am not making this to where it's exclusive to those of you guys who bought Creo. These aren't Creo. Well, for guys that have bought a Mega Block set from the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit run thing that Mega Bloks did in collaboration with them in like 2012 or 2011 for this, or 2000. Yeah, Hot Pursuit came out in like 2010, but this isn't for that, really. Well, these are for that, but I just wanted to let you guys know that you can still use these kind of tires with it. It'll function just fine. It might just be a little bit lower, and so the front end might be a little bit lifted up. If anything, you could just raise the front axle up just by one stud. I just realized I forgot that I had autofocus on. It just might raise the front axle up by, you can just raise the front axle up by one stud just to make it to where it might be on a bit of an incline, but you can also raise the rear up by one stud as well. And so with all that out of the way, let's get on to the time lapse. And as usual, this has been Riku Remastered signing out. And remember, guys, stay salty. Okay, guys, we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse, and hopefully now you guys can build a trailer that isn't very expensive on parts. It's only like, it's under 100 parts. I know that because no, I only had to take like 61 frames, and I took one frame per piece, and so it's only like 61 pieces, and it's really cheap. And with all that being said, if you guys have the time, please write a comment and like this video, because your guys' feedback is very, very appreciated. And yes, I am holding my phone with my hands, and that's why it's unstable. But give me your guys' feedback and give me ideas of what I should do for my next videos, because I'm kind of running out of ideas, because this airplane's too big, this truck, I don't remember the instructions, this trailer, I don't remember the instructions, this car, I already did that, this trailer, I just did that. I don't know what else to do. Like, really all I can think of is, like, go on another hiatus for a couple, for another week or two, till I figure out what in the heck I'm gonna do for the story for the little Gotcha mini-series. But with all that said, as always, guys, Riku Remastered signing out, and remember, guys, stay salty.